Morning. So I told myself that I'm gonna do a video, and today will be the first day that I do that video. This is a video, firstly, for me because how shall I put this? I don't want to say I'm trying to overcome to stop drug usage, because what I've come to realize is doing drugs was or is a part of who I am. I think what I want is to evolve and not have the need to use them. So I've basically been trying to lately. I've been trying to figure out where in my past did I start not having the need to use them, but need is such a strong, rough word or phrase. When did I start wanting to use them in order to not deal with whatever I had to deal with? Okay, me myself, I was introduced to alcohol at a very young age of about 6 years old by by the lady who was taking care of me when my mother was at work and who cleaned the house. So she introduced me to it when I was 5, actually, because when I was 6 I even started school. But obviously at that time she was still here, and on weekends I had a sip from what she was drinking. And the year before I went to school, she used to send me in the morning after my mom went to work. She used to send me to go buy the alcohol, come back, give it to me, and then the day would be a blur. Anyways, the reason for this video specifically is to start something new for myself in order to evolve from the person I was, a person who could not, did not deal with the root cause of what makes me want to go to drugs. Because drugs is a symptom of an underlying cause. And I know that. And last week, or for the past 2 weeks, I've been thinking far back as when I was 5 or 6. But I didn't carry on with the alcohol. Fortunately, my mother sent us to, sorry, fortunately, my mother sent us to go attend school elsewhere. And that way I got away from that lady. And anyway, she had fired her because she was drinking too much. But the way I was fond of her, I used to go to her house and she used to give me the alcohol. So even if she was fired, had I not been sent away, I would have grown up with that drinking on a daily basis with her. She sent us to a farm. Had fun at the farm, loads of fun. So I spent the last 2 weeks thinking back, how was the farm experience? What did I do? And then we went to East London. Um, Sorry guys, the reason why I'm like this is last night I was high. So today supposedly should be my first day of dealing with myself. I don't want to say my first day clean. Ugh, it's just overrated. It's my first day dealing with myself, dealing with and trying to get back to love reading books. And Fundega Mind is all. While I was high, I never used to do that. I started it about 2 weeks ago. I realized I can because whenever I was high, my mind would always be everywhere. But now that I've evolved or forced myself to actually do it and calm myself while I'm high and read, I believe I can do anything. Shika Sanda. Um, I don't want this video to be too long. It's my first video of me dealing with myself and just having a place where I can pour out. Um, yeah, a place where I can actually also go back and check what it is I said and so forth and so forth. A place where I can hold myself accountable for myself sake, for myself sake, for my future's sake. So being at the farm after when I was 7, and then being in East London when I was 8 and 9, and then coming back to Craddock when I was 10, 19. Yeah, I started when I was in 1997 here, so I had turned 10 96 while I was still in East London, and then I never used to drink that time, and I want to remember exactly how I felt. What aspirations did I have at that time? That's what I want to get back to. More than just figuring out the root cause, because that can also be just a never ending hole, you know. Because from the top of my head, the root cause is not feeling enough because I grew up without a father. And I know that it seems like something small, and because everybody's dealing with it, it seems so insignificant. But it's not, if you think about it. It's not insignificant, it's very important because right from the start, we are made to feel, or that situation makes you feel not enough, not lovable enough that your father can stay around for you. I think it's better when you have a father somewhere out there, but not having seen him and him having to die, and then you never will see him. Now having children of my own. So I want to find out what were my aspirations when I was smaller and When did I get to a point of thinking that are not possible? My dreams and ambitions. That's where I want to. That's where the gold is. Anyways, I'm so glad that I did this video, and it's still very early. The only one awake here at home. In fact, in the neighborhood, um, only the birds outside I can see. It's not even 7 a.m. yet. But all right, this is good, Elon. This is very good. I'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully.